Hey guys, welcome to Girls Frontline 2. And I actually happened to come across this thread in Reddit, and I think this actually makes sense. So let's break this down. I already read through this article, and I'm gonna be breaking this down for you guys, whether this makes sense or not, or we're gonna have another alternate for the banner timelines for global. So gonna be skipping to the juicy things about this article. So it's gonna be obvious that we're gonna have Zhao Hui or Chao Hui as our next limited banner. Then our rerun is going to be Klukai. So also, things that are obvious is we still have not gotten Lena and Zhang Yu, which is actually going to be most probably our next couple of banners right after Chao Hui. So both of them are electric type. We don't have any electric, additional electric dolls yet or units yet in terms of global. So both of them are going to be making sense since they were also left out in the earlier releases. They were the first. They were one of the banners that were supposed to be released early, but up to now they haven't been released yet. So just mark your ears for Lena and Zhang Yu. So most probably they're gonna be 1 and 2 after Chao Hui. So also, um, we will probably not have an early Springfield release because Springfield's event is tied to the story event. So second, the most important release order, some units cannot be released until others are because of the ties between characters and story events. So Springfield is one of our main story events or events that will be happening in global and happened also in CM. And this also is going to be true with Leva as well. So both of them, I agree. We can't expect them to be early, most especially for Leva, because Leva is gonna be probably the last out of the electric team that's coming out. There are a lot to come out before her. So Springfield, Leva will always be true. Lady's release won't be fast track. There's a big chance, along with Florence, which is actually current, because they both are tied to a story event that happens in an amusement park. So again, we will have to establish that Springfield, Leva, Laney, and Florence won't be released in the near future. This sequence is gonna be based first on the first release of Springfield, then subsequent releases for that. So again, mark that. I actually have a sequence already for you guys, and also for Row, because of that we can cross off Row because she is most probably gonna be released after Leva. So Row is gonna be far away. Probably after 1 year, we're gonna have her. That's a long time, I know. So the future release, pegged on the first anniversary, is Springfield, Leva, Robella, Laney, and Florence. Okay. So, but for Faye, okay, since we're talking about Faye here, even though she was released alongside Springfield, she could come in early as your 6 month anniversary. Again, we do have Yuhi. It would be a shame if Faye would come out a year after. So Faye, I'm expecting to be out by the 6th month. She doesn't really need to follow Springfield on her update. But for the author here, she's predicting that they're going to be in the same patch. So from all, there is the list. So potential next releases would be Zhang Yu Lena, which I highly agree, Andoris Belka, which I highly agree. This was actually reflected in my banner list, my own banner list. So all of the electric team are going to be released more or less in sequence, or probably only three. Probably release two. They probably have somebody as a breaker in between. Then Andoris and Belka. Then Springfield, Perry, Chiwa, and Nikita. So just to clarify, Perry, Chiwa, and Nikita, there is a chance that they may be released before Springfield. We'll be talking about that later. So to all, for those who have been saving up for Springfield, again, I would want to have her at the 6 month anniversary, but I agree with this guy that I don't think she's coming. She isn't coming anytime soon. We do have a lot of pending characters to come out before she does. It doesn't make sense. Again, as the fact is, we do have a lot of electric units to come out. Yu, Lena, Belka, and Doris. Then you have Leva. So again, there are a lot more characters before Springfield. And the second is we should have that big anniversary event with Springfield. I don't see her coming on the 6 month anniversary. So, and also just on another note, for Chao Hui, if Chao Hui is going to be our 6 month anniversary limited banner, that could be a downer. That is just what my take, because most of the players, or some of the players in global already have Klukai, unless if they're giving Klukai, or if they're giving players a second chance to complete Klukai to V6. That is probably the reasoning for them to release Chao Hui and Klukai during that update. So for the possible banner output, so Yuhi ends on June 11th. We have Chao Hui on 12th to July 2nd. So that is the first domino to drop, which was revealed. Then we have Lena or Yu on July 3rd to July 23rd, or Yu or Lena on July 24th to August 13th. So either of them could be interchanged, which I actually agree. Next up are going to be fillers. Either Perry, Chiwa, or Nikita. I don't think Nikita is going to be a filler. There's a big chance that the fillers would be Perry and Chiwa, just to complete the fire team. This will be happening on August 14th to September 3rd. Then you'll have another round of electric units. We have Belka or Andoris, September, and Andoris and Belka, September to October. Okay, so basically, what the sequence is saying is we'll have electric, then fillers, either Perry, Chiwa, or Nikita, then electric, then another filler with either who's left between Perry, Chiwa, and Nikita. And we do have another one. So the last one is going to be either Perry, Chiwa, and Nikita on November, and the anniversary patch will be Springfield plus Faye. If they don't release her early, which I feel they will release her early because Yuhi again is already out. So I believe that this sequence may be true. It's just a matter of who comes out first, depending on what they're gonna be prioritizing. But this is, I think, your options in terms of the release this is going to be up to the first anniversary, which will be happening probably it's gonna happen probably during December. So again, for Perry and Chiwa, Nikita, I'm guessing their events are characters focused one. Make it so that it can release in any patch. And again, between Lena, Yu, Belka, and Doris to break mono electric releases, which again, highly probable. Logistically sound, and what else? So more or less that is it. This is what we're looking at in global. it's gonna be crazy for the next few months up until the end of the year. Who comes out? But definitely will be having Springfield. I don't think Springfield again will be coming out soon. So that is it, guys. This is just a theory, but a very sound theory that Springfield won't be coming early. What do you think, guys, of this projected banner sequence? And comment down in the comment section what you think. Thank you guys for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.